Imagine building your own ATM with code. Sounds impossible? Not anymore. Follow Boston Mpundu on YouTube to see his working Zanico ATM in C++, full C++ series from part 1 to the final build. Subscribe now, leave a comment, and start building your knowledge today. Sponsored by OneLore and RubeTech.
Hello, distinguished students. Welcome back to Empowering Knowledge in Computer Science. I'm your perfect tutor, Mr. Mpundu Boston. In our last video, we discussed key programming concepts. Today in part 6, we'll dive into a topic called predefined data types. As a core topic, every program must know. Stay tuned and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing lessons like this. To begin with, we are looking at predefined data types in C++. So, what is predefined data type in C++? So, in C++, predefined data type are also known as built-in data type. These are considered to be a fundamental data type that are built in the language. Is that okay? Now, they are used for what? These data types are used to declare variables and define the type of data they can hold. Is that okay? If at all, then let's proceed by looking at the data type that we have in C++ one by one. To begin, we have integer, floating, double, character, Boolean, void, double chat, as well as long double. So now, let's look at each predefined data type in details one by one. To begin with, integer. So integer is a data type that is to both positive, negative, as well as what? 0. So it is to positive and negative, including what? 0 numbers. So in your program, if you want to use a positive number, for example 1, 2, a negative number, for example negative 2 or 0, you need to declare with what? Int, because we say a data type are used to do what? To declare variable, okay, and define the type of data that they can hold. So here we are looking at the data type and also the type of data they can hold. So integers hold the data type code positive, negative, including what? 0. Then we move on to float. Float holds the data, okay, of what? Fraction and decimal numbers. Example, we say char, which is represented as what? As a single characters of 25. Maybe your age is 25. Is that okay? If at all, then let's proceed. Double. This is a data type that is used to represent decimal number with high precision compared to a standard float. So you see, if you have a decimal number which is bigger than a what? A float, we can't use float, we need to use a double. For example, if you need to use pi, we need to use what? Double, because it is those high precision of what? Data. We move on to char. Char is a data type used to represent a single character. Like the way it is written there, that's the way you're supposed to write. We move on to Boolean. This is a data type used to represent logical values, which determine if the condition is true or false. Is that okay? So, for example, in life, we have condition statements which determine either the statement will be true or false, or I can say we have a condition what? Situation which gives a probability either the outcome will be true or false. For instance, is it going to rain today? So this statement, it's giving you that two options, true or false. So it's more like a probability. Is that okay? So for you to determine that, we need to use Boolean, abbreviated as B. to determine what? Logical values. Then we move on to void. Void, this is the data type used to represent no values. Okay, so this is used, for instance, in your program, you have many number of lines, but you don't want every line to be, some lines to be executed or to be seen or to run. So we use no values. Say hello world. Okay, void hello world. It means that line will not be what? Executed, will not what? Run. Is that okay? If at all, then let's proceed. We move on to chat, or you can say W chat. So this is the data type used to represent or store wide character. For instance, Unicode. You know that Unicode are very long what? Characters. So in where we have symbols like hell and uppercase what? Omega. We move on now to long double. Here I want to make an emphasis. We talked about float, we talked about double. Okay. So we say float, double are used to store fraction number, decimal number with high precision. Okay. Now here on long double, this is used to store what? Decimal number. But what is the difference? The difference is that this is used to store decimal number with extra high what? Precision. Is that okay? So we have come to the conclusion, guys. So please remember to subscribe, share, and like. Also by hitting the bell button so that you get notified once I drop a new video. I'm your perfect tutor, Mr. Boston Mpundu. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.